Hi, it's MsRosieVelt. I wanted to do something just a little different on my YouTube channel. I want to carve out just a little space where we can talk about some of the issues that are affecting maturing women and men and how we can deal with those issues, how we can combat some of those issues, and how we can even disguise some of the signs of aging. I am 41 years old, and believe it or not, I am moving into that maturing category. And I've been noticing some things that's been going on with my skin, my body, my hair, that I'm really attributing to the fact that I am over the age of 40. If you're not in the 40 plus category yet, then don't leave. Stay tuned, because you may pick up some things that you can do to help combat signs of aging before you get to be 40. The first maturing issue that I want to discuss in this series will be our hands. Our hands are the hardest working body part that we have. We are constantly touching things, picking up things, moving things, scrubbing dishes, cleaning up poop of kids. We're just doing so much with our hands, and our hands never really get the love and attention that they so much deserve. We don't really think about our hands when it comes to aging, but I looked out at my hands the other week and I noticed that my hands are starting to look like my mother's. There's nothing wrong with that, but I want to keep my hands looking as youthful as possible for as long as possible. And here we're going to just discuss a few things that we can do to keep our hands looking youthful. We're going to discuss cleansing, moisturizing, protecting, deep treatments, and dealing with spots that we already may have on our hands. Cleansing our hands. Cleansing our hands is really important, and we wash our hands so many times throughout the day. Whenever you wash your hands in public areas, more than likely it's with something like an antibacterial soap. That soap alone, with the hot water that you're using to wash your hands, can really dry your hands out, leaving them feeling cracked, dry, and very tight. What you want to do when you're in control of the soap that you use a more mild soap on your hands, where the soap won't strip your hands of its natural oils and moisture. It will cleanse your hands, but not necessarily strip your hands. Then when you wash your hands, use a milder water, like a lukewarm water, instead of using that hot water that's going to continue to dry your skin out. Moisturizing your hands. After each and every hand wash, you should follow that up with some type of hand cream or a hand lotion. When you strip away the oils and the natural moisture from your hands, you want to go in and replenish that moisture with a hand cream or lotion. It's so important that within 5 or 10 minutes or so, go ahead, just squirt a little bit of hand lotion on and rub that into your hands and into your cuticles. You'll be amazed at how nice and how silky your hands will feel after you put that lotion on, directly after you wash your hands. Protecting our hands. Before you stick your hands in dishwater, or before you start cleansing with the harsh chemicals, you want to go ahead and use some type of gloves on your hands. Submerging your hand in dishwater and cleaning with harsh chemicals will only help to dry out your hands more. So using gloves will help ensure that your hands are not stripped from its natural oils and moistures. If you're exposed to the sun a lot, you want to go ahead and use a hand cream or hand lotion that has a really high SPF in it to protect your hands from the rays of the sun. We want to keep our hands looking youthful as long as possible. Deep treatments. If your hands are already dry and cracked and feel really rough, then you can do like a home treatment on your hands. You can use 1 part olive oil to 1 part brown sugar. Mix it together, maybe 2 tablespoons apiece. Mix it together, and then take that paste and rub it in your hands. And you'll be amazed how it pulls that old dead skin off your hands and can leave your hand feeling really soft and moisturized. You can also use like advanced therapy type lotions that are specifically for dry, cracked, rough hands. And what I would do before I go to bed, I take a lot of it and I just put it all over my hands. I get some socks. Yes, that's old school. And then, or you can get some of those exfoliating gloves that they sell in the store, but socks work just as well. Leave that on your hand overnight, get up and rinse it, and your hands will feel so good the next morning. Fine lines and spots that you already may have. Now, pigmentation spots come from being overexposed to sunlight. And you always want to make sure you use an SPF hand cream or lotion if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. Now, if you already have the fine lines and spots on your hands, then you can use face creams that are specifically for those type of issues. If you can use them on your face at night, then you can use them on your hands at night, and it will help reduce the fine lines and hand spots that you may have. So these are just a few things that I'm incorporating into my daily schedule to keep my hands looking as young as possible for as long as possible. This is the end of the first video in my mature corner lounge. I'm thinking I'm going to call that series. So let me know what you think. I'm not going to put the mature lounge series on a schedule yet, but you can expect maybe 1 to 2 videos a month pertaining to issues that we're having to deal with while we're maturing. So have a good one. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Have a good day. Bye.
Miss RosieVelt, she shows me how to braid my hair.
She shows me how to twist my hair, and even now to protect my hair.
Miss RosieVelt.
Miss RosieVelt.